Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have new lighting. So I got a ring light, like an official ring light, super official. It's really cool and I'm really excited about it, and I can film at different times of the day. I'm not just limited to using natural light and using my window and having to only do it in daytime. I can really do it anytime that I want to. If I'm feeling creative at night, I can create at night now, which is really exciting. I am super excited about this ring light. If you guys are curious, I got a 13-inch in diameter one, I believe, and it has a dimmer on it, which is really important because when it's turned all the way up, it's literally blinding. So you want to be careful with that. I have a dimmer so I can kind of turn it down if it's too bright. I have no lights on in my room right now and it's dark outside, and it's on a pretty low dim and it's still fairly bright. Let me know what you guys think about the lighting. Is it better than what I had before? Because natural lighting changes the color of the video from cool to warm to all these crazy things, so I definitely think this is a lot nicer. Anyways, today's video is on skincare. This is a highly requested video and I've been meaning to make it for you guys. I just haven't had the time or the perfect opportunity, but now that I got this ring light and I got off work today and I was like, you know what, we're just gonna take all this makeup off. I'm gonna do kind of like a get unready with me, somewhat, and I am going to talk about a lot of skincare products first because I'm obviously not going to be using like a lot of stuff today, but I do use a few different products. Skincare is super important if you're wearing full coverage foundation. I highly recommend that you do skincare. Exfoliate, moisturize. Even if you have oily skin, y'all need to moisturize. I promise you need to moisturize. Like, do not skip moisturizing. I do a heavier moisturizer at night typically, and I do a more light water-based moisturizer before doing my makeup. I am oily personally, and it's not from, you know, dehydration or being too dry. A lot of times your skin can produce excess oil because it's dehydrated and it needs to put that moisture back into your skin, so it will create more oil, but that's not the case for me. I'm just oily in my T-zone. So this makeup has been on since I would say about 8:30 this morning. It's like 5:30 right now where I'm at, so this is how my skin is. This is the only makeup routine, like the products that I'm using on my foundation right now, that keeps my oil under control. Typically, by this time in the day, if I'm using something other than the products I have on my face right now, I get really oily, it separates, and it looks awful right in this area. I am a little bit shiny, as you can see, but nothing too bad. Right now I've been using the Professional from Benefit as my primer, and for foundation I've been using Peach Perfect from Too Faced. I'm in the shade Snow, and this is like the perfect combo for oily skin. My oil does not come through whatsoever. Before we move on throughout this video, something I just want to say is everyone's skin is different. Even if you're like, oh my god, my skin is the same as hers, you could try the same things that I try and they may not work for you. This is just what I do and what works best for me. I do work at Sephora, so I've got a lot of training on skincare, and you know, I don't know every single skin type, but hey, I've worked with a lot of different skin types. I do makeup at Sephora. I do work with skincare at Sephora. When we do makeovers on clients at Sephora, we always do skincare before doing the full makeover. So it's very important. Skincare is super, super, super important, guys. It's something you should really invest in. And I know a lot of skincare is pricey, but it's really important. I promise it'll make a huge difference. If you feel like your makeup isn't wearing well, start doing skincare. First, I'm going to talk about some of my favorite masks. I'm not going to use these masks in this video. I'm just going to talk about them briefly. I'm going to talk about just two of my favorite masks. These are the ones that I typically go for most of the time. They're both Glamglow products. I use a lot of Glamglow. They're one of my favorite skincare lines, so you'll see a lot of Glamglow in this video. This is not sponsored by Glamglow. I wish it was, y'all, but it ain't. So the first one that I absolutely love is this one. This one is so bomb. It's their Flash Mode Brightening Treatment. Kind of like an exfoliator, it looks like. This one you can use 3 days in a row. I do use it in the morning. Masks I typically use in the morning, depending on what my skin feels like. If it feels dry, I'll use a moisturizing one. If it feels like it needs to be exfoliated and my foundation sucked the day before, then I'll go for this orange one right here from Glamglow. If it feels dry, I will go for this one from Glamglow. It's their Thirsty Mud. This one's really nice, especially if you have been feeling dry for a while. You can put this on at night and leave it on overnight and then rinse it off in the morning, and it makes your skin feel amazing. Also smells like coconuts. Love this stuff. I also use the face wash that goes with this one. So I really love the face wash. You put it on your skin when it's dry, and then you add water and buff it in and lather it into your skin, and it just makes your skin feel really moisturized and nice. It doesn't dry your skin out. My two favorite masks that I use majority of the time, I do have a few other like random ones that I'll use depending on what my skin feels like, but most of the time these are the ones that I'll reach for, and I will use this up to 3 times in a row. It actually suggests that, so I'm not just making that up because I like it so much. It's the truth, y'all. So your skin feels like you're getting dry patches on it, it's clinging to certain areas, try exfoliating. Exfoliating's super, super important. You need to exfoliate if you want full coverage foundation to always look good. Exfoliate. One of my favorite cleansers, I'm going to talk about a few of them. I'm using 3 different cleansers at the moment. Another one is a Glamglow one. This is the GalacticCleanse Hydrating Jelly Balm Cleanser. So again, you put this on your skin dry, and then you add water and lather into your skin. It does have sparkles in it. I don't know if that's bad for your skin. It probably is. I really like this stuff because it actually leaves your skin, again, feeling hydrated. I live in Colorado, as most of you probably know. It's really dry here. My skin does feel dry sometimes after washing it. If your skin feels tight and dry after washing it, you probably have dry skin, but like both of these cleansers do not leave your skin feeling like that, so I really love these. Another one for when my skin's feeling really dry, as you can tell I have used most of this, is Josie Maran Argan Oil Cleanser. It is an oil cleanser. It's the same thing with the first 2. You put it on your skin when it's dry, and then you add water and lather it. This one's really good if you feel super dry. This one will hydrate your skin so much. I love, this is my favorite cleanser, I think, ever. It breaks down makeup. It's the bomb. So my other cleanser that I've been using is this one from Philosophy. I've used this cleanser for over a year now. I just bought a new bottle of it actually, and it's Purity from Philosophy. This one does not leave your skin feeling moisturized. This is like a morning one for me. I don't like to like super wash my face in the morning because I've pretty much washed it very well at night and toned it. I just like to do a little bit of a rinse with a little bit of face wash. I don't use too much. I don't go super in with all that, but in the mornings I do like a more gentle cleanser, and this is a really good one. It also removes makeup, so it's safe around the eyes. You can put it on the eyes and it'll remove everything. I promise it will. So then I also have a couple of toners, and I'm going to show you guys how I do this as well. I'm just kind of talking about it briefly. These are the 2 toners I use right now. So Beauty Water from Sun & Park, and then the Fresh Rose Water, which has actual rose petals in it, which is really cool. This stuff, bomb. Removes dead skin, exfoliates, gets everything out of your pores, and doesn't dry your skin out. This stuff is so good, guys, and it's only $30 at Sephora. This is the best toner I've ever used. It's so good. And then the rose water one is good if you feel dry, because it doesn't dry you out, but it still cleanses your skin and gets rid of everything out of your pores. We're gonna go ahead and get into the process of me taking my makeup off. First, I throw my hair up in a bun. I always put my hair up when doing this. And then the next thing that I do is I take my eyelashes off, which is super important. I did invest in some velour lashes just for this case, so I can put my lashes somewhere and they don't get ruined. Velour lashes are about $26, so they are a little bit of an investment, but like I said, it comes with this cute case, so look how much of a difference that makes. I put them in their case and I put those away. We don't want $26 lashes getting ruined, right? Girl. So first thing I do is, these are my favorite face wipes in the world. They're from Sephora, obviously, and they're the coconut ones. I do really love the rose ones as well, but the coconut ones are my favorite. I just go wild and I take it all off. And this one is majority for like my face makeup. You just want to be careful. You don't want to rub too hard. especially around your eyes. You want to be really, really careful and do light roll motions. You want to make sure you get right around your ears too, behind your ears, along your neck. If you use a face wipe around the eyes too much though, it can dry your eyes out, so you won't get wrinkles from rubbing too hard, so be careful. To get the rest of my eye makeup off, I use like a cotton pad or a cleansing pad like this. This is my favorite eye makeup remover right now. It's from Lancome. And this is their Bi-Facil. I don't know how to pronounce it. Take it. This stuff is really good. It gets rid of the most stubborn makeup, eye makeup. Just put it on a cotton pad and then I just kind of put it on an eye. Swipe it away. You can get styes so easy if you don't get everything off of your eyes, so you really want to make sure you get mascara and eyeliner off. I'm weird, okay, and most of the time they recommend cleansing your face and then using a toner, but I like to use a toner and then I cleanse my face. I don't know if that's right, but I don't like the thought of washing my face while there's makeup on it and pushing makeup into my skin, so I like to make sure everything's removed first. So I am going to use my beauty water and I just put it on a little pad again and I just go to town. I really get those areas like around the nose and on the chin. I even do my lips because my lips get really dry. I pick my lips a lot because I have anxiety and it's just like a habit that I'm trying to break, but it tends to make them look crackled, so. And then I make sure I get around my piercings really good. Gross, right? Even after a makeup wipe, how much makeup's still left on your skin, and I'm still going to cleanse my skin, so there's still more on there that needs to come off. But I wear so much makeup, I really want to make sure I get everything off of there. You don't want to leave anything in your pores, and you really want to make sure you take off your makeup every night before you go to bed. I don't care how drunk you are, I don't care if you partied all night and it's 4 o'clock in the morning, I don't care how tired you are, take your makeup off. Cleanse your skin, because you're going to regret it if you don't. Next, I think I'm going to use this Glamglow cleanser. I'm just going to put it all over my face and then I'm going to go to my sink and rinse it off, but I'm going to show you at least how it works so you don't need to get your skin wet. And you really don't need a ton of it. It's about as much as I use them. It smells really good too. And then I just kind of like massage it into my skin. And then I'm just going to go get my hands wet a little bit, tap it on, massage it in more. Okay, so everything is removed. I have cleansed and toned my skin. You could even tone it again if you wanted to, if you were concerned about anything being left, but I'm not going to tone again. It feels pretty good. So next I do a serum. I've been switching off and on different ones. Lately, the two that I've been using, I'm not sure if this is actually a serum, that's how I've been using it. It's the Good Genes from Sunday Riley. This stuff is so amazing. It just helps with fine lines, with pores, it helps with dark spots, it helps with literally everything, and it makes your skin feel amazing. I really love this stuff. I just have a little 100-point gift that I got from Sephora. I got a few of them though with my points because it's really that good. And the other one that I've been using, this one is from Algenist. It's a collagen one. Collagen is what you lose as you get older, and that's why you tend to get sagging or wrinkles or whatever. This stuff's really expensive, but I got it from Sephora. So today I am going to use Good Genes. I use this about 3 times a week. And it's really important to take things down your neck and even on your décolleté. I'm not going to do that right now, but I do that a couple times a week. I don't do that every time I do skincare. Take it down on my décolleté. And I just kind of like pat it into the skin. I use my eye cream. Not gonna lie to you guys, I only recently started using a true eye cream. I've been using this Dr. Dennis Gross one. It's just a hydrating one. I do need one though that's better for like fine lines because I do have little lines around my eyes, and that's probably just from the pulling and tugging from the past few years, but you don't need a lot. And eye cream you want to be careful with. You don't want to rub it all the way up to your eyes. You want to keep it around this area and just kind of like pat it into this area. You don't want to bring it all the way up. That'll give too much moisture in that area and you might get little bubbles. And then you want to let, you know, each layer of everything kind of sit in for a couple of minutes. And I'm also going to put some lip stuff on the lips while that's sitting. I'm using this one from Pharmacy. It's their lip bloom. I also really love this one from Fresh, their sugar caramel. Next, I'm going to take this little oil that I have from Herbivore. It's called Lapis. It's just a balancing oil. I do this after serums, and I just do a little tiny bit. I just roll it around in my hands. This is a balancing one that will help control oil. So I just put it in my T-zone where I get oily at. And then I'll let that sit for a few minutes. And then the last thing that I use most nights, some nights I will do a night cream, but that's very rare, or like I said, I'll use the Glamglow, but that's not every night, it's only every once in a while if I feel like I need that extra moisture. My ball fell out to my piercing. Okay, got my ball back in. I use night creams if I really need that moisture, but not always. The moisturizer I have been using though that I really like is this one from Drunk Elephant. It's their Proteiny Polypeptide Cream, and it has 9-signal peptide. It's a 9-signal peptide water lily blend, so it's a really lightweight moisturizer, and this is just what I typically wear before I go to bed. You do the little pump. And I just do one pump, and then I really put it all over. And when you do it on your neck, you should go up so you're not creating any sagging. Now, I'm 24 years old, but I still think it's really important to start like anti-aging stuff at a younger age, because it's easier to prevent things, and then instead of like it happening and you trying to reverse it, like you can't reverse it. So but that's it. That's my skincare routine, guys. That's what I do every night. And like I said, in the morning, I just rinse my face. And the one moisturizer I've been using underneath my makeup a lot lately is this Boscia one. I've used it in a few tutorials. This is great for underneath of makeup. It's the Tsubaki Lotion. It has some sparkles in it. I like sparkles. They're not the best for your skin, but girls gotta have fun sometimes, right? My skin is not perfect, guys. I have pores, I have discoloration, I have very, very light freckles. I know that you probably can't see them right now, but I do have them. They're very, very light. You can see in this area. And I used to suntan a lot when I was younger, so I've stopped doing that. The sun is so bad for your skin, like, oh my god, the sun is awful for your skin. Like, if you can stay away from the sun, that's why I'm so pale. I used to get so tan because I would literally just lay and bask in the sun, and I don't do that anymore. I never do that. I avoid the sun at all costs. So that's another great way to keep your skin from aging. That's super important. But yeah, guys, that's what I do. All of these things I talked about are super important to have great skin by itself, or if you want to wear a lot of freaking makeup and be a cake face, well, you got to do a lot of skincare, otherwise your foundation's not going to look good. If you have tried 10 different foundations and you're like, every single one makes me look flaky or separates on me or whatever, it might not be the foundation, it might be your skincare regimen. So maybe think about switching it up a little bit. And you know, you don't have to buy all of these products like all at once. Try one thing that you've not been doing. If you haven't been exfoliating, go buy an exfoliator. Try that for a little bit, see if that helps. Then add something onto it, add a toner onto it after a few weeks or a month, add a moisturizer, add a serum, you know? So it doesn't all have to be all these things. You don't need to go buy all these things at once. I did not do that. I am thankful that I work somewhere where I get to try things all the time and take samples home and things like that, so I get to play and test out things. Another thing is I don't have sensitive skin, so you know, some of these things might not be good for sensitive skin, but there are products out there that work for sensitive skin, so don't ever think that you can't use skincare, you know, because you're sensitive. There are so many things out there that, you know, are made specifically for people with sensitive skin. So that's how I do my whole skincare regimen. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down below. I will try my best to answer any questions that I can answer. I don't know everything about skincare. You know, if you're having some serious skincare issues, maybe go see a dermatologist. That might be your best bet. You can always go to a Sephora as well, and all the consultants there are there to help you, and there are skincare experts in the skincare area, and they are very knowledgeable on everything, so they can really help you pick out and find the right things for you. And there's also like a skin IQ you can take that's going to ask questions for you specifically, and it'll pull up products that are perfect for your skin type and the problems that you're having with your skin. Dermatologist or Sephora is my... Of course I'm going to say Sephora, I work there, so. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been highly requested. I'll have all the products that I used and even mentioned down below, everything that I love. I'll have it categorized into masks, toners, moisturizers, whatever, and yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next tutorial. Bye!